Hey, peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings. Today is July the 7th, 2026. It is 8:13 p.m. Central Standard. And my name is Dearice Spencer-Shackleford, and this is me having a transparency. And I'm going to title this, Maybe the Lesson Wasn't a Loss because I won in the end. I'm going to title that. Maybe the lesson, let me write that down. Maybe the lesson. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Y'all gonna see this. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I have to do this. And this is how I flow sometimes. I'm so tired. Excuse me, everyone. Okay. I have to write it down. I have to write it down. It is just something when God gives you things, you gotta make sure you got the pen and paper to jot that down. Um, I have to do this now. Anyway, I'm recording this. It's being pre-recorded. It is I knew I was gonna do that. It is a Wednesday, Tuesday, a Tuesday night. Yes, it's a Tuesday night. Anyway, and I'm exhausted, everyone. I've been in meetings, and I like some of them people have. Okay, I've only been in two meetings that I said prior to making the sound decision that I was going to put myself on R&R for real. And right now, just, I've been in two major meetings, and now I haven't been returning my phone calls. I haven't been, and I know I had to record this because my sisters don't have fit. I haven't been returning phone calls. I haven't been returning emails. If I show up to your Zoom, that means I made the decision prior to. I said yes to that before I made the decision that I was going to put myself on R&R. I am at the point in my life as a human being, as a spiritual being, having a human experience. Baby, this human experience can be exhausting sometimes. It can be absolutely, absolutely exhausting. And I'm to that point now where it's like, okay, but I made the decision to do what I did, and what I did was I drove from Texas to Orlando by myself, and I had so many little fires I had to put out before I left, and it was different things I was going through already, and I just want to say to all of you in the state of Texas, I apologize. I'm gonna let you see my tired eyes. Ooh, I apologize to all of you in the state of Texas, my fellow Texans. Please accept my apologies. I am so sorry. I was not at my peak. I was not at 100. I was completely and totally discombobulated. I have been dealing with stuff already in my personal professional life, and I'm really to that point where I was like, yeah, I need. I'm so sorry, but I'm about to make it up. You about to see it. You about to see it. I just happened to look at my awards over here, and I'm just grateful. Now I get the opportunity to let you see what a legacy impact award recipient really does. Miss Texas, I'm still proud to be Miss Texas. I will be making, reigning over the state of Texas. I'm the inaugural voted Miss Texas for Miss Corporate America. So it's different. And I did not perform at my peak, and I am learning all the lessons I need to learn. Also, there's a lot going on. And I was not sharing it with people. I was not sharing it with anyone except for those who are involved. And so now I'm I've taken the time to heal. How would that look, me being a healing advocate and not allowing myself to heal? I've been going ever since the Miss Corporate America competition in Texas. The Texas competition. It's been nonstop for me. I've been to Austin. I've been to Georgia. I've been to Dallas. Dallas. I do not live in the Dallas Fort Worth area. I don't live there. So my travel has picked up a lot. I was not at my 100. And as a healing advocate, it's shame on me. But I will be making up for that. I will. I will be making up for that. This next stage and process that I am a part of, this next initiative that I am a part of, you're going to absolutely see the buy-in value of this process that I've gone through. And you're going to see what it means. And I'm going to make sure, since I am the inaugural voted Miss Texas, who is going to have the crown not one, but two, two queens in this state. I have a huge duty, and there's so much work to be done in the state of Texas, in my community, and in all of the smaller communities that we don't even know about here. We got so many communities that need a positive, empowered impact on them. So it is my personal way of sharing with all of you that I am proud to be Miss Texas. I am proud to be Miss Texas. Because who other than me that's going to do this thing that's about to take place? It has nothing to do, everything to do with me following the Most High God every way possible. Even when I didn't see my way, I was not going to go to national, y'all. I was going to back out and not go because I had so much going on in my life. And then I would have never started a GoFundMe if it wasn't for a co-worker of mine. They suggested that. I didn't even know. It took me a whole, 3 days to figure out how to get the funds. And it's so weird the way my brain thinks. Like I was dealing with so much, but it's okay because there's a lesson in that. And also, I was already placed on a strict diet that I had to. I'm going to be sharing all of this with you. I had to go on a strict diet. God had me on a really strict diet, and then I drove straight from Texarkana to Orlando. Yeah, that's what we did. No brakes, just straight drove. Ran into traffic, like all manner of things going. But anyway, I wonder, do any of y'all, can any of you refer a security company? I'm really gonna need to be in contact with a security company, and it's gonna be very, very vital to what I'm doing right now. A security company, and I'm talking about real physical security people. Like you own a security, it's bonded, it's legit security company. Like you are a security, you secure the parameters of the perimeter. I don't even know if that even makes sense. And I'm also can if anyone would like to refer someone as, and I do not want a virtual assistant, y'all. I do not want to. I've tried that before. I need a physical assistant. I need an assistant. Um, Nationals have taught me that I need an assistant. Anyway, yeah, I got a lot, but it's all good. And see, that's the thing. It's all good, but I had to give myself rest. I'm really tired, and I'm so, I was so tired that I was at the center when I wasn't even supposed to be. Like crazy, just Arya was like, "Why did you do that?" I said, "I have no idea." I said, "Baby, I'm so exhausted. I can't even get things straight right now." Thank God I paid all my bills. It's serious. Like it. Thank God I paid all my bills. Like I'm one for being on top of that. As a mommy, I'm on top of the bills. I have to be. I've made a promise to my children years ago that they would never ever be homeless again. Never. I made a promise to them. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I got on my knees to them. And I made a promise to them to never, ever, please forgive me for putting you in this situation and making you feel embarrassed. Just know that the way you feel, I feel 10 times worse. And it may have happened, it may have been something I wanted to do, or I may have been blubbering it out one night, but I made a promise to my children that they would never ever be homeless again. And so I am on top of the bills. Nobody is funding me over here. I slowed up my business to like dedicate myself to this passion work that comes with a paycheck should be received. See, I devoted my time to something that I have been, I think, have been taken for granted. Like I'm an asset in anything that I am. And since February of this year, I have been dealing with something that does not even make sense. And I'm sharing it because this is my transparency talk. All of this just made sense the moment I took my first meeting this week. And then God gave it to me. Because I've been asking, why would you? And then you had me do this, and you know I would never do that. That's not even my style. I'm not that type of woman. Like I would, I'm gonna do this. Like if I didn't go, it was fine with me, but it wasn't. Deep down inside, it wasn't fine with me, but I went anyway. Look, y'all, I'm comfortable. I'm in my home, and I am relaxing. I'm giving myself grace right now. The truth is, I deserve that. Like I really am exhausted. I am. Like I've been dealing with a whole lot more than what people think. And then, I lost weight, but I also was on a strict diet. And God had me on this diet, and I see why. I understand it better by and by. You all do. Some of you think that you're going through hard times because of you thinking you're having a loss. When if honestly, the next thing that I'm about to be a part of, if I would have performed at my peak at nationals, I knew I would have ranked. If I put all of my effort into it, I knew I would have ranked. I was rushed. I was like, I'm gonna say this: your job is supposed to fund the next chapter of your life, and if your job is not doing that for you, that is not someplace you need to be. You need to become strategically inclined to figure out something to execute, a plan to execute, so that you can find the right job if you're going to be at a job that's going to allow you to invest into the next chapter of your life. And I've been telling you, if you cannot read between the lines, please do. Take this back and rewind it and watch it again and listen with your eyes closed and your ears open. Since February, I've been dealing with something that has not respected. Baby, I am recording. What's up? I'm going. Huh? Did you just? I'm doing this on a chair. I didn't knock on your door. Um, and I don't care what anyone says. When you begin to, I'm big on respect, and when you begin to disrespect me in a fashion, just does not affect me. It affects the way I can take care of my child. That's disrespect. And one thing I'm not is a disrespectful person. I'm an honest person. And sometimes people view honesty and transparency as rude because they cannot handle the truth. I can, on the other hand. If you tell me, I'm going to believe you, but if you want me to trust you, I want you to respect me. Because when you respect someone, it shows in the way that you treat them. My time is very valuable. And from February until now, I've been dealing with something. And I haven't spoken on it. I just was like, okay, things are going to, you know, I'm going to speak to this. I'm going to speak on this. I'm going to mention this. I'm going to mention this. And it comes to a point where people don't even understand how grateful I am that God has delivered me from the old. Like people don't even understand that. Like that is where I am. Like I'm so grateful because I'm one of those that I'm so honest and transparent. I'll let you know that you better be glad I'm not the person I used to be. I'm just I just value me differently than what you may value yourself. My time is precious. And I want to go where I'm not just celebrated, but valued. And I come anywhere I go, I bring value, which brings numbers. And I know this. So I'm going to say this. Y'all like my nails? Y'all know me. I always want to show y'all my nails. These are my natural nails, y'all. Look at them. I wore them natural for nationals because my dress was pearly white. Mm, I'm so sorry, y'all. This is a transparency talk. But I thank God that I learned my lesson. And I understand why it happened the way it happened. I would have been too busy. And see, I'm telling everybody, busy work does not always mean productive. This is not gonna be busy work for me. This gonna be productive work. I'm gonna be productively busy. People's lives are gonna be impacted. This is where I am in my life. You know, I have this whole master class on passion work versus purpose work and the difference in the two. Any of you are interested in that, just comment the word grace and masterclass, and I'll give you access to that as well. I just I'm so at a place in my life where, you know, my big sister and I, we talked about it. I said, sis, you know, she's my big sister. And I talked to her about a lot of stuff. And I know I'm like, I know you get tired of me. She said, no, I don't. She said, we both are, you know, changing direction. She said, I really do believe that God is going to show you why it went like this. She said, I know you feel extra. She knows that. And for me right now, it has all been revealed. God showed me why everything happened from February all the way up to now. From February all up to now. And so I'm to that point. Let me see what it said. Okay. I'm looking at my time, everybody. I'm looking at my time. And what's actually funny, when I went and got my hair done and I decided to keep it long, you know, I kind of wanted to do the same thing, but I didn't, you know, everybody's like, why don't you just keep your hair like it is? Keep your hair like it is. And I was like, I kind of like let everybody else like make the decision. But I must say one thing. Okay, so what I was gonna say was this. When I got my hair done, and because I had lost weight, my cheekbones, now that I look I look more native now, and I try not to focus on it so much. Like I might be getting my weight back now. I've been eating like crazy. um, I look more native, and I said, as soon as she turned me around and she let me see myself in the mirror, I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, what, girl, what? I said, I look so indigenous. I look so native right now. And she said, girl, and then she turned around and she looked at me and she said, I can see what you're talking about. I can see what you're talking about. I really wanted my hair to be like it was. I kind of like that little bob length. I could flip it up or have it going straight because that's like really my style anyway. It's just some things I would have done different. They all were for a reason and for a purpose. Yes, I'm tired. That's why I wear my glasses too. So y'all won't see how tired I am. I am going to need y'all to, refer these people, tag them in this video, below this video, tag the people, tag the security company, uh, the um, the personal assistant. I have someone in mind, but I don't know if she ready to step up like that. I have someone in mind, but I don't think she ready to step up like that. She still gotta continue to graceful healing classes. Like for real. Like I'm serious. Some of y'all who worked with me already, y'all should see that y'all should want to go to the next level. Like, all right, where y'all at? Y'all supposed to be up here with me. Especially as single mothers. Like we all started out together. We all got our respective places and things that we're doing. Some of y'all really know that y'all need to be over here with me. You see the truth. You see the truth. So let's get this together. Okay? Um, where we at? Yeah. Um, sometimes your losses, sometimes your lessons aren't really losses. They're just victories. And I really do believe I'm in my season of victory. As much as I thought that, you know, this should have happened and that should have taken place, it didn't. And I have to be okay with that because I can't change it. I have to tell you, I'm so tired. Like, I need a massage. I need everything. I need I need a chiropractor. I need some what, reflexology on my feet. Like, I'm exhausted. I need a true vacation, but I can't. I can't, like, slow down because I still got other engagements. I gave my word. And then there's some things I'm gonna have to just go like and say no to because I don't have the energy for it. I really don't. I ain't being honest with myself about that. I hate that, and I'm using the word hate as a strong dislike, not hate as in with all the muster, the negative energy. I dislike the fact that I have to say that. I dislike the fact that there are plans that I wanted to do. And God is like, go this way. And I'm like, but this is right here. And I've already said, God said, go this way. I didn't tell you to say yes. That's what it is. And you have to be obedient to God. I just have to. I have to. It's better to obey God than man. That's where I am right now. So I'm obeying God, but I'm gonna need a serious retreat. Like, and I don't mean an actual retreat. I mean a retreat from everything. No work, no answering phones, no answering emails. Just some real serious part. Because I think I deserve. No, I believe I deserve. And I'm tired. Man. No, I gotta keep moving. I have to work on my my performance. I have to figure out what am I doing for this next thing and how I'm going to show up. I have a lot of irons in the fire. I have a lot of irons in the fire right now. And I think there's going to be more added to my plate. And I'm going to be able to have some nice, crispy shirts and slacks. All right, got the shoes. Y'all, my shoe game was on point. My shoe game was on point. Like, that's one thing about me. My shoe game was on point. I really wish they were showing my shoes. But, that's just how I am. My shoe game was on point. I really like that black and white number that I wore on the red carpet while I was being interviewed for media. I really did like that little number. And if you haven't seen it, please go through the pictures. They're up there. I think I shared them. This is a transparency talk, everyone. This is not my normal broadcast. Also, I've pre-recorded this before, and I just gave myself 24 hours. I refuse not to upload it. So I'm just gonna do this one. The hold on, everyone. I have to get it for y'all. Actually, I could just talk about it. For those of you who know, who have been following me on social media, the raffle for the the raffle for the basket, for the pickleball basket, is still going on. It has been extended to August the 1st, which, due to me taking some time off, that's unfair to you. So you can get, more content. I can share more content with you about this basket. And I want to thank Lily Page by BJax here in Texarkana, Texas, Central Mall, for donating this beautiful basket, which is at a value of $150. And, something told me also, I'm going to throw in my book to round it off to a cool $200 value. I'm going to put my book in there, autograph my book, the devotional book in there as well, so that you'll have that. It kind of matches his red, black, and white, and that's red, black, and white as well. So the raffle, all you have to do is scan the QR code in my on my social media page, wherever you see the picture of the basket. It is a red uh, crock basket filled with goodies, and I don't feel like getting it right now. You'll be seeing it. Scan the GoFundMe QR code, and $1 for one ticket is $5, and for 3 tickets is $10, and for 10 tickets is $25. Okay, you can definitely buy those tickets right now. You can buy your ticket right now and let me know how many tickets you purchased so I can put your name in the actual hat. There is a hat that's actually on there as well. And it says, I love the way this hat says, it says, put it on my boyfriend's tab. Ooh, I can't wait to say that. I'm serious. So it's a cute red and black, red, black, and white uh, uh, value basket. Excuse me. It also has some shades that come with it, a hair clip, a a Stanley cup, 3 pickleballs in its package, as well as the pickleball paddle. It's really, really cute. And everything just match and flow together. And I think it's just the cutest little basket. As I said, I'm gonna round it up to a cool value of $200 by throwing in my book. And the book, okay, the book is a devotional. It's worth it. So you get a whole value, like everything. For a $5 ticket, like you can win all of that for $5. Anyway, Go ahead and buy your tickets right now. I'm tired. I'm tired. I had no control over my body. Like literally. I was not making sound decisions. I didn't nothing was like I was not functioning properly. And it's because I was exhausted. And I'm still exhausted. But I can't stop because the next engagement. Like I've already said yes, you know? And I've already made the arrangements, my accommodations, everything. I am looking for a security company. Like this is really on my heart right now. Y'all refer someone. Like if you know anybody who owns a security company, uh doesn't matter what area, they should be, willing to travel for work anyway. I mean, you should be expanding. Expansion is what we're looking for. But anyway, I'm gonna, say this to everyone. Thank you for reaching out. I went to one meeting today, well, two meetings today, because I had already given my word that I would. And the other meetings I did not, and I was not, I just, I don't have the energy for it. I don't. And I need all of you to understand that as a healing advocate, shame on me that I would push myself like that. Shame on me. And I really, really, really feel it like that. Like, shame on me that I did not give myself, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. But then again, it all worked out in the end. Sometimes your lessons aren't losses, they are victories. And I honestly say that that's what's going on right now. It's victories. And I feel it, and I'm grateful to God for it. And I know somebody was waiting for that. You haven't even thanked God. You don't even thank God like I used to. When I get home and get behind closed doors, man, I hit the floor and be on my knees. And next time you see me, you tell it it's the God in me, cause I'm praying all the time. I spend time with God. God knows my heart, and I'm gonna tell you every single time, it's the God in me. I don't do anything unless God tells me to do. I don't speak unless God tells me to speak when I'm in a room. I don't. I won't speak to you if God didn't tell me to speak to you. I'll walk right past you because God not telling me to speak to you. And some of you might be like, "That's kind of rude, God. God wouldn't know." See, my communication with people is for a reason. I can say this about the Most High God: He doesn't waste my time. He knows I value my time. I am a healer. It is important that I have my alone time because that's when I heal. And I have just been running ever since. This is not even talking about like all of my life, my professional personal life. There's so many facets to us as human beings that we're just like physically, mentally placing ourselves in one box when in all actuality there's multiple sides to you, just like there's multiple sides to me. And I have been running in my professional life, not my professional personal life, not in my business life, but in my professional personal life. And I've been dealing with my own things, my own issues that weren't due to me. But I'm always going to take care of my children. This is a transparency talk and a sister share. You can listen, you can judge. You can listen and not judge. This is what is going on in my life. And no, you keep hearing my voice crack up. It's because I'm tired. I'm not about to cry. I am tired. But I can't. Excuse me. Woo. I've been sitting in one spot. Oh, that's my. That was the couch. That was the couch, I say. Anyway. Oh, I've been doing so much. And it's good. It's all good. It's no complaint. It's just it is what it is right now. So now I'm taking meetings further out. I'm really like to that point. I have to fix my little outfit. Want to see my little lounge outfit? Shoot, this is transparent talking consistently. Look, I got my cute little outfit. Y'all seen this outfit? I was on the some of you may not have, but I was on the my stories in this outfit for this is what I wore. It's my little cute little lounge around outfit. When you are a part of my coaching system and you're in part of my coaching community, I show you how to shop as a mommy and look good on a budget. I share all of that with you. I know a lot of y'all be like, "What you be having on some of the cutest stuff?" Oh yeah, because I'm gonna share how you can shop with a cute budget. Okay, not just a budget, a cute budget, because you go get you some cute pieces. I'll show you how to do that as well. Anyway, um, I'm just sharing with you. Y'all know the coach gonna come out of me anyway. She gonna come out. She can't help it. I just and then my academy. I shared that. My academy is here, and I'm gonna be doing enrollment for my academy, in which I still am. I still am. I'm still gonna go with that. My academy is still in place. It's just some dates have to be moved back now because other things are happening. Excuse me. Other things are happening, and I'm going with the flow of life. And at the same time, I don't even know if I'm completely over exhaustion. You know, I still do things. I'm kind of like questioning afterwards, like, what? What was that? Like, why'd you do that? But I've been getting my vitamins, doing the things I need to do, and I'm not even gonna act like I'm not. As a woman of 47, I have to prioritize, whether it's mental or physical. I have to prioritize my health. Like, I was so exhausted, I could not dance. And I can dance. And it was crazy because when I got back there, I was like totally dancing and everything. And I was like, yo, why when I'm on stage, I'm messing up? It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Because the door that God had already opened for me. And that's the truth. Like, there's no other way for me to say it. But this was the door that God opened for me. And it was 444 as I said that. 4444 as I said that. God did this. And even the taking a rest, every time, and I know people reaching out to me. Thank you. I love you. People reaching out, people were texting, emailing, probably all on social media reaching out to me, see what's going on with me. Because I haven't posted. Like, when I heal, I don't do social media. Like, no. I don't do it. You may see that light turn green every now and then. That's probably because the link that I pushed me on Facebook. But I'm not on it. I'm reading something. I'm doing research on something. It so happened to be posted on Facebook. I hadn't been posting. I think I liked one person's thing, and sometimes Facebook on the computer doesn't show you everything. I don't know what's going on, or maybe it's just me. I don't really care. The point of all of that is, I took a break from all social media. I took a break from answering phones, uh, text messages, and email. I was not like, and then I just remembered. Oh my gosh, I got a whole interview I gotta do. Ooh. I got an interview I gotta do. Uh, it's not I'm tired. It's I need an assistant. I know I do, and I need a physical one. I need somebody that is willing to physically work with me to help me build on this next chapter. Like, it is not a joke. It is not a game. Like, that's what I need. Miss Texas, but out there, but I got a whole lot to do, and I need an assistant. I need one. I can't do it all by myself anyway, and one that's willing to travel too. One that's willing to travel, like seriously. Like, I need that type of assistant. Seriously, y'all. I can't do it anymore. 47, 47, which is 11, 11. I need an assistant. I do a lot of things by myself, and I can't do it. And this taught me that I need an assistant. I need someone who is teachable, as well as, and then this is the whole thing. By being my assistant, you actually get free mentoring and coaching while you're my assistant. Like, hello, you'll be able to, be connected to people from cohorts and different companies, and be exposed to different rooms. Once you are my assistant, you can be there throughout the whole entire journey. You'll be able to meet new people, make new connections, network with new people. You won't. You'll be in the room. It's an opportunity of a lifetime, especially to work with Miss Texas. Like, I don't know anybody else who has this opportunity right now to work with a crown queen in a state. I'm actually looking for an assistant. Like, I need an assistant. We do, and I'm praying that God is going to send me an assistant that sees the vision, that is teachable, that is willing to work with me and willing to travel, that can travel. You can be willing to travel, but not be able to, but can travel. That's willing to travel and can travel. Uh, that's what I'm looking for, as well as, yeah, yeah. That's what I need right now. I got so much I have to do. Anyway. Woo. Let's do some breathing exercises. All right. I've been thinking about, going back to ground zero for me. Doing ground zero. Uh, uh, and doing a healing virtual summit. I think, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Okay, so we're going to get on our bottoms. So we can lay crossed or flat straight. I'm having them going straight and flat, side by side together with your back straightened. All right. We're going to breathe in real deep through our nose. And then I'm going to go to the count of 5. Breathe in deep through your nose as much as you can stand and inflate your belly. Then we're going to hold it for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. We're going to breathe in through our nose. Deeply inhale. Let that belly get full of air. The drum. You should feel it all in your back, all inside underneath your rib cage. And just hold it in for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Let it all out. You can let out a sound if you need to. It's all about releasing, okay? We're going to do it again. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to sit up as best as we can, as straight as we possibly can. We're going to inhale as deeply as we can. Inhale and let our stomachs get as tight as a drum. Let those lungs get nice and full. Keep inhaling if you need to. Hold it for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Gonna inhale again. I need this just as much as you do. Inhale again. Deeply through your nose. Hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. And if you're yarning, you're actually releasing gases. So that means that you haven't been breathing properly, have not been giving your body the correct oxygen that it needs to function. Therefore, you're going to yarn that gas out, that CO2, to get more air in because you're finally doing it. It's like, oh, we want more. So inhale through your nose, deeply as you can. Let that rib cage rise. And hold it for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Ooh. I needed that. But we got the 5, but it felt like 5. So that was the 5-5-5 method. It is a breathing technique that I share in my GYG coaching program, and where I teach you my 7 pillar healing system. We go through the journey of learning how to give yourself grace. I teach you all of these techniques, breathing techniques, confidence building, mindset shift, you know, mental health strategies and coping mechanisms as a mom, as a mother, so that you can implement that is cost friendly. But of course, this is something that is not free. No. So you heard expensive when I said it's not free. But this is definitely something that you will see the benefits from by and by. Give yourself grace. My coaching program is a coaching program that was curated just for single mothers and single women. So this is with you in mind. So I want you to always keep that in mind. Always remember, okay? and just know that you are worthy of whatever you desire. I really need an assistant. I really do. Especially with enrollment about to start opening and things taking a shift for me. I'm gonna need an assistant with this. So if y'all know anyone, please refer them. Email me them. Send them my email address, DeariceSpeaksLifeLLC@gmail.com. Yeah, send them my email address and let them know to shoot me their email. Cover letter and email. I mean, cover letter and resume. Let's do this for real because I am really needing. Yeah. Anyway, I believe that's all for my transparent talk, and authentic share with you. I believe it. But God is good all the time. God knows exactly what uh, the Most High God wants to take place in your life, and what God really knows your heart. So I'm gonna, go with the flow and watch things grow in my life. It's time for me to water my garden, and I believe it's harvest season for me. It's a victory. Sometimes your lessons aren't losses, they are victory. Okay? Keep that in mind. Next time you think you're going through a lesson that you lost something, or you feel like what did you not learn? Maybe it was what you did learn and what you have accomplished. Therefore, you're about to receive the victory. And I realize that now. So I hope I've said something today that has resonated with you on a spiritual, mental, emotional, physical level. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves grace. All right? Because we're all here to learn. All right? I love you all so very much. God loves you and so much. Smooches, everyone. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you may hear or watch this.